Just a quick message before today's video starts. RUROC Atlas 2.0, the second drop, drops next week on July the 28th. This is the new one from their range, the Impaler. Absolutely mean looking and a new and improved chin guard at the bottom. But to celebrate the Atlas second drop, along with Berserker, I am offering my followers, subscribers, everyone, a 10% discount if you use the link below in the description and use the code FORTHEBOLD when you purchase, and you will get 10% off your helmet. Do you know what? This actually looks as mean as anything. Today is going to be the Ducati. I'm giving it a final push before we can actually start disassembling it. Today is the seat. Excuse me using it as a workbench and a coffee bench. Today's job is the seat. So what I have done in the background is just smooth all this up. But where I'd last left it, it wasn't 100% smooth. There's a few imperfections, but I have since then smoothed this base out at least. Ready for a seat pan, which is going to be a fiberglass seat pan, and I do have this foam here. So this foam here is a high density foam, really tough. So you can see if I try and squeeze it, it really doesn't go in that much. But basically it feels nice. It's a proper base to make a seat. It's not like one of these squishy foams where your bum just goes straight through. This sits on top. And the best thing about this, that we sell it through the website as well, featherboardindustries.com is where you can get your foam. Shipping is worldwide as well, so that's a bit of a plug there. But what I'm going to do, once the fiberglass seat pan is made and cut to shape, I can then put the seat on, or the foam I should say, cut that to shape. Obviously needs a slice there so it bends up neatly, shape it there, and then I can send it away to be upholstered. Let's do it. I'm going to do this outside only because I don't want the smells and everything going through my workshop, because I've got so much to do in there today. Right, cling film, seat, wrap, laminate. Time has passed and this is now dry. It took a little bit longer than what it usually does. I'm not sure if that's because I had a dye in it or pretty much because it's gone so cold around here. But this did peel off straight away, straight as anything should. I have since removed the cling film that was all around it, but that has actually worked out really well. A nice recess in there, just need to take off all, there you go, you can see it peeling off here, that PVA release agent. That now has the necessary groove I need for that to sit in there. So I can just cut all around it now, and then it'll be ready for the foam. So these parts are essentially for my seat. It is pretty much one fiberglass seat pan and foam. So the seat pan is only one layer of fiberglass. I didn't see the need of using more than one layer. It's rigid enough and it's just a base really to put the seat on. So let's put that in place. And as I mentioned before, it's got this little groove insert in here. In fact, let's clean this. That slots on there, plugs in nicely so it doesn't move, and there will be Velcro underneath. Then the seat foam itself sits really neatly. I may even just shave the top ever so slightly, but it's not going to affect this video anyway. I mean, it's pretty smooth and level at the top at the moment, but I'm just anticipating what it'll be like when there's fabric over it. But this is it. That is the seat. And here is the bike as a whole. Probably going to be one of the last times you see the bike as a whole for the time being anyway. Got the bits all primed. May need to just tidy up a few little bits on the tank ever so slightly before I create a mould out of them. Same on the back here, I can just see a tiny little thing at the back. This is the last time that you will see the bike whole and with these prototype fairings on. And that brings us to the end of the video and the start of the exciting bit. So the next bit is going to be stripping down the bike and then finally getting that frame off to the powder coaters, and then the next stage after that, in fact, whilst the frame is out there, I can actually spray the engine and get the engine looking nice. Some new braided pipes to go around the engine, braided pipes for the clutch, all sorts. So this is the part where it starts building itself back up. Also, there are other neat little things in the pipeline, which I have discovered that the hubs that I bought back from Diamond City Cycles do clamp straight onto the Monster disc, which is really nice. And it's the same width for the front at least. The back's going to need a little bit of fabrication, a few little spaces and things like that to get it to work, but it will fit. But as for the front, straight direct swap bolt on for the front hub, for a spoked hub as well. In case some of you don't know what this is a spoked hub. So then we can have some nice spoked rims on it. So we're getting rid of the 3 spokes. The very 90s 3 spokes. I remember when 3 spokes were even a rage on cars. I mean, that was going back in the days of Max Power and Fast Car magazine. Kind of late 90s, early 2000s when you all used to be into those kind of cars. In fact, you know what, I don't think 3 spokes were ever in fashion anyway. So that is all from me. Next week's video will be the strip down as promised, and then hopefully the engine spraying, as well as that I am working on the mongrel in the background. So some of you might not even know about that project. It is a new idea where I'm putting a VFR 750 engine into a CB650 frame. So that's all from me. If you like what you see here, subscribe if you haven't already, follow me on Instagram, and if you want to get hold of your, especially this one, the Warrior t-shirt, which I absolutely love. This is inspired by the Warrior build. Obviously, it's available at featherboardindustries.com. Head on the link down below. So until next week's episode, see ya!